Aloha my kākou and welcome to my channel. So for today's look, I did quite a few things. First and foremost, I messed the hell up. I was trying to do like a really noticeable blush, but then I like clowned my face real good. So I will show that and I will show you how I fixed it. I don't know what to call this. I think I'm gonna call it like dramatic wing blushed look. A dramatic wing plus blushed look. That's what I'm gonna call it. That's what it is. I don't even care anymore. So if you're interested in learning how to get this look and how I messed up and how I fixed it and how I look this good right now, then keep watching. So I'm starting off with the Mott Thank Me Later primer, and that's been working good so far. I guess I really like the product. Then I'm going in with the blush Nudes from Maybelline, and I'm putting on a pale looking color to set the primer, and then I'm going to go in with this like tannish brown, I guess, and I'm just going to put that into my outer corner and making it go towards my eyebrow tail. And then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a darker grayish onyxy looking thing, and then I'm gonna go over that, just, you know, darken everything up. And then I'm gonna do it in my outer corners, and I'm gonna spread a little bit over onto my crease towards the inner corner. Then I'm taking my Hikari, whatever that is. I forgot what that's called, but I'll put it in the description box below. And I'm just adding that into my inner corner and onto my lid, shying away from the outer corner. And then I'm using a brush to intensify that color, and then blending everything out. And then again, putting more in and then blending, putting more in and blending, you know the drill. Then I'm gonna go back into the palette and get that warmer brown with a little bit more sparkle, and then I'm just adding that into the outer V of my eyelid. And then kind of winging it out too. Then I'm using my Mr. Right Now from the Balm Cosmetics. It's an olive green toned eyeliner, and I think it's really, really pretty. It doesn't really show up, so I don't know why I put it on the top lid, but I just did it just 'cause I could. And then over that, I'm going to be using, of course, the tattoo liner by Kat Von D in the shade Trooper. And then I'm going to make a really dramatic winged liner that goes really far out, bruh. Ho, far out. Yeah, that's how far I'm making it. Pretty far out there. Then I'm going in my inner corners, making a very thin line, or, you know, trying to make a thin line. And then I'm going to go over the outer wing as well and just define it a little bit more. Then back into that palette, I'm using the lightest shade there as my brow bone highlight, and I'm blending it downwards. And then I didn't show you the product because I always use the same goddamn thing, but it's always in the description box below. But I prime my face with that elf thing. And then I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Trooper, and I'm just doing my thing. Then I'm using the Maybelline, what is that, Age Rewind in the shade Honey, and I'm doing the usual. I am Oh, what am I doing? What are the words here? I am defining that wing and sharpening it up with that brush and my concealer. And then of course I'm always using a beauty blender. Not a beauty blender because that's an actual thing. This is just a makeup sponge. And then I'm using the Jelly Pong Pong Cosmetics Liquid Gossamer. And I'm using that to highlight those features on my face. And I buff that into my skin with a different makeup sponge. And then of course I will be setting everything with my Maybelline Fit Me, the kind, you know. And then back to the eyeballs, I am using the Doucce Cosmetics eyeliner and tight lining my top lash, which I still suck at, I don't know. And then for my bottom lashes, I'm using the Balm Cosmetics olive green eyeliner because I think it looks really, really pretty for the lower lash line. Then I'm going back into the Blush Nudes palette, and I'm using that Onyx tan brown gray color that I used in my outer V, and I'm using that to buff out the eyeliner and smoke out my lower lash line. Then I'm gonna go in with my Hikari Cosmetics, that thing that I don't know, and I'm putting that into the inner third of my lower lash line, and also into my I forget what that's called too. Anyway, I'm going in with a pearly color to set that inner corner. Yeah, inner corner. Then I'm gonna do my Hydrangea false lashes. I don't know what style. And so I go into my Smashbox full exposure mascara, and this is only really to just stick the real lashes with the fake lashes. As you can see, I am carefully doing. This is an art. Ugh. And then once the glue is all dry, if you see a little bit of glue still, just go over it with eyeliner. There's no shame. But what there is shame in is when you use the wrong goddamn blush color and you just watch this, because this is fucking horrible, okay? Look at that. It's great, right? It looks nice. I'm just patting it in. But once I start doing this, I just fuck up my life. I just fuck up everything in my life at this moment. And I know it. I do. There's just so much regret in my eyes. Like, I hate everything. So what I do to kind of redeem myself is I go over that horrid blush with my concealer, and I blend that in. And I know it's not realistic to put liquid products on top of dry products after you've already set everything, but honestly I wasn't going anywhere with this makeup. It was just for this look. And sometimes people can add more stuff and they don't look cakey, as long as how you fix the problem doesn't make you look cakey, then it's fine. Okay, it only made me look a little bit cakey, just a little bit, so I still continued. And so I went in with a lighter peachy blush, my Safe blush. That's the only blush I like using from this entire palette. And then I go in with my bronzer, and as you can see, the former blush kind of peeked in a little bit because of the stuff I was adding on, and it was taking off, you know, my concealer and all that, but, you know, I worked with it. I let it happen, and I fixed it to the best of my ability. And so I'm using that Fergie Wet n Wild Rose Gold Goddess, whatever the fuck, to highlight, again, parts of my face that I like highlighting. And then for lips, I'm using, of course, the Ultra Fine Lip Liner from Italia Deluxe. This is in Apple Red. And as, well, you can't really see, but, like, after I shot everything and, like, had those shots where I think I look super fine, I realized I underlined my lips. And I always do that because my bottom lips look fucked up. They have, like, a weird line. Like, they just have a weird shape to them, and I just can't see them because they're so close to the color of my actual fucking skin. But anyway, on top of that, I use Colourpop's Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Tulle, one of my faves. And I try and fix this entire look, and there you have it. I hope you enjoyed, I guess.
Mahalo nui loa as always for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in a later one. Shoots!